Here we are at Twin Ring, or as it's now called in the upper right, Mobility Resort Motegi. So up in the mountains, I think this is northeast of Tokyo, and it is, I don't know how they fit an oval in up here. Found enough of a flat area to do an oval. Fuji wasn't able to accomplish that, but Motegi was. And we're here right at sunrise, so about mid-race the sun's going to start coming up. I think, yeah, it depends on how much time is in between the sessions, but I think they're just right after one another. So we have got 27 Cup cars. This is split 1 of 2, so quite a few people racing here at 6 p.m. on Christmas. And it's going to be a tough race. So we got Shane, Alayton, Joe, and Steven, Daniel, and Nick in here. So it's going to be fun. But yeah, this place, I've been wanting to run it with the next gen for a long time, just because the next gen is so different, and I figured it would probably run pretty well here. It is still tough, as always, and I am still slow, as always, but yeah, it drives pretty easy compared to a normal stock car. This place drives pretty easy for what it is. I always change these just because. Actually, that. But yeah, we've got the sun coming up. The lights are on right now, but those are for the road course. Have nothing to do with lighting the oval, even though there is a light over the bridge. And we got 50 laps, so you can do all 50 on a tank. Lap times are 35-36 seconds. And it's a mile and a half, or right around there. So it's gonna be a little longer than a normal race, just because the lap times are slow, even though it is a 1.49 mile track. But let's go qualify, because you definitely don't want to start at the rear here, just because of how spread out everything gets right away. And there's a lot of people that are new to this track, and they're not going to know the few minor things about the track on where it can bite you. Like, out of 4 can get really, really ugly.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
So, normal, drive it in deep. Getting to the white line is best. If you go too early, you're going to have to really slow up the center of the corner. But that white arc for me is always difficult. Downshift, it does require a downshift. Otherwise you'll lose too much time off the corner here.
One more lap.
36.03 is not going to cut it. We're going to stay a little closer to the white line, not get on it too early here. Hope that we get a good run out of the corner now. Try not to overdrive it. Into 3, paint paint the white line. Go 2/10 quicker. Keep it in fourth to the line. 35.8
The flag. It's
puts
over.
us seventh. That's right about where I was in practice. Was not fast time. Was mid-pack. So oh, and Christopher, I missed him. Although I'm not going to dial the brakes back yet. We'll get there as the car needs it, but I don't want to start too early, especially since we might be jumping on the brakes to miss some things. Leighton, though, he's up in P2, so we will not be trying to hold him off at the end of the race like we did in Gavin's race here. We've also got ARCA, the 87s, and IndyCar fixed coming here this season, so it should be good. Get a lot of use out of it. We got Justin in here. I missed him as well. But yeah, we're trying to get this track used more in the off season, so more people buy it, so that more people use it. It's one of those things where if a track doesn't get used a lot, less people buy it, less people race it, which makes less people buy it. So we are hopefully, since it's the off season and we don't get a chance to run ovals that aren't NASCAR ovals very often, hopefully this will get some eyes on it and make people go, oh wow, this is kind of a fun track. But I've never won here. I don't think that's changing today. Did we miss Shane in the... I think I might have jumped over Shane in the entries as well. He did not... Where the hell did you qualify? Are you invisible? Okay, he didn't qualify. That might be rough. So we've got the 5, the 7, the 19, and Nick got incidents in qualifying. Now, the pace laps are extremely slow here, so hopefully we don't have too many yellows, because that will really eat into the racing. But 50 laps, open is 100 laps. Easy to hit the wall on exit here if you get on it too early. Car is looser than it normally is, but it felt like it was tightening up as the track heated up, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but again, this car never makes any sense. We just have to hope to not screw it up. That is the goal, is don't do anything stupid, be there at the end. Try to have a decent result and a fun race. But I don't know how passing's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be too difficult to do, or how the outside's going to come in on 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I don't think there can ever be an outside unless
You
you're in a
have
really
2
fast car.
additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Joe has got his wood-paneled next-gen. Steven in front of us. Christopher behind us, as well as Justin. So we're all in a wad of this mid-packed. Hopefully we don't end up as a wad of cars into the
You'll
wall.
be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
So yeah, there's some weird little shadows at sunrise with long shadows, and we got some mountains on the outside, so that kind of makes things take a little longer for the sun to come up. But it will get there, and we're not going to get into too high of temps, but that's probably best for everyone if we've got all the grip we can get. Not that this place lacks any grip, but it will just help on the corner exits. But no green flag stop needed.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I was wearing the right front a lot.
Post car is off.
Just
Time
keep
to
an
do your
eye
job.
on that.
Green flag, green flag.
Back and field bunched up.
Outside.
We're going to try not to go 3 wide here, but also not run into the back of them if they slow up more than we're expecting.
Keep low.
Everyone makes it through turn 1.
Clear outside.
Who's going to overdrive 3?
Still there.
Quite a few people.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Oh, we got our first car getting loose off of 4. They gather it up off the door of someone back there. Now, we don't have to lift this early, but since we're in traffic, we're going to. Just because we don't know what their braking points are going to be. Back off early here. We've got the room to do it. Oh, Steven gets a big push. Nowhere for us to go.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Hold your line. 36.783. Outside. 2 wide. Clear outside.
We were 3 wide for most of that, man. I don't know what you want me to do there. I didn't get the call that we were only 1 to the outside until late. Maybe we were inside 3 wide because I don't know where the hell that guy came from. I just tried to shift to 6th. We've got cars plowing into each other up ahead.
Still there. Inside. Clear.
Maybe 4 wide off of this corner here.
Clear. 36.
And it's Racy. Or Recce. I don't know which way to call it. Joe made it through all of that. Back to where we were. Slow it down. Try not to get ran over.
Outside.
Stay down low here.
Still there. Hold your line.
Got one spinning off the corner.
Caution. Yellow flag. They want you in single
That
file.
is-
Pit road is closed. After 11. Car.
Alright, we gotta pass the 11. That was a start.
Next up, 1. Car.
That got wild. There was a lot of contact, a lot of slight slides and mistakes, and it got crazy.
No damage. Car looks clean.
burn off some fuel here because we are well fueled up. Although I might just take fuel on the stops when we do pit for tires, if we do have a mid-race yellow. We are in 6th right now. Joe's having a good run. He is up to 4th after missing all of that.
Pit road is now open.
And yeah, we just gotta try to not get involved in the craziness. Pace speed limit though is so slow here, 60. Would not want to be taking a set of tires here, especially with
pit road
how
is closed right now.
This thing wears tires. You're gonna cool them off and be fine. And giving up all that track position is not gonna help you. Luckily we got short cautions. Already 2 to green. We'll be starting on the outside. Just have to attempt to not put it in the wall. A lot of people really attacking turn 3 though, as they tend to always do. We're just gonna continue to slow down for it and hope we don't get ran into. Luckily we didn't get ran into when Steven got loose.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside. 29.
So Justin and Christopher still alive. Steven has dropped to the rear. And I mean, this is the most intense the racing has ever been here. This car really outdoing what all the other cars do here. I mean, that was just nuts. Now, once we get on a long run, if we ever make it there, it will get single file. But definitely was not single file through all that. I mean, there was just so much action, I could not even keep track of who was around me, so. But that was due to a few mistakes.
About to go green.
Let's
Stay
see if we
focused.
can get a little spread out here before it gets too crazy.
Car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Joe gets a terrible start.
Car inside, 27 even. You're up top, 3
Good
wide.
put 3 wide.
Inside, 2 wide. Still there.
Keep it in 4th here.
Inside, car inside. Stay high, clear.
Don't put it in the wall. And we're gonna go low because we brake early. And
The yellow flag
5
is
car
out. Line up, single file. Pit road
either
is closed.
got hit or self-spun, but back under yellow. Don't know if he just slammed on the brakes and lost it or got hit, but I'm assuming he probably got hit. I was fully expecting him to slide up through the corner, but thankfully that didn't happen up past us. since we didn't have to slow too much. But now,
Catch up, 6, car.
now we're going to be wasting time under this caution. We lost 2 spots there. Justin cut us a break a bit. There's just nothing we could do there. If I jumped to the right, we were going to get stuck out way too high. And I wasn't going to go 3 wide up the middle, so just going to be patient on lap 9 or 8 of a 50 lap race.
Pit road is closed right now.
I'll probably come back and do an open race later this week, just to get a 100 lap race in, if I can convince anyone to run it from Discord. But hopefully, if you don't own this track and you're looking to see what it races like, hopefully you go buy it. It'll get used in the off season. Silver Crown uses it every other season. IndyCar uses it quite a bit, and ARCA uses it once every year and a half or 2. And we'll see how the 87s run there, but Gen 4 should come here eventually, hopefully next season. The series that aren't tied to a real-world schedule use this more often. But I was definitely not expecting this crazy of racing. But I think that's kind of down to some of the drivers as well.
1 to go, next time by. You're on the outside this time. 31.
But we're not stuck behind Joe this time. I'm sure he will go. He might have been sitting in 3rd gear or something there. Five cars not out of the race because it's impossible to damage these cars enough to be out of the race, as Zach found out at Kentucky. Got the sun coming out now. Let's hope we can get this thing back to green. Do not feel like doing the next 38 laps under caution. That would not be a lot of fun.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Inside 25.167. Keep high. Still there.
Just gonna keep it in 4th through the start.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
Oh shit, we got loose. Hopefully we didn't wreck the guy on our inside. Joe gets loose and down on the apron. Pulled tires. Things are getting funky.
37.172. Outside. Outside clear.
Oh, big nose shove. Big nose shove. Jesus. That was terrible.
Inside.
Definitely losing a spot from that.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
Nope, never mind. We're not, because we're wrecking.
Single fire. Pit road is closed.
Back to the field. we gotta start on the inside this time. It just started shoving the nose like crazy there in 1 and 2.
Catch up, 6 car.
But we might not have to pit at all in this race because
Catch up, 11
they're wrecking
car.
so much. And
Catch
12
up, 11 car.
is
Catch up,
just
6
going
car.
to sit on the track. There he goes.
Pit road is now open.
Joe ends up only falling to 10th, so not too terrible. Could have been a lot worse. And we got to start on the outside because the 11 is pitting for 0 reasons. We haven't even like done a full green lap since lap 5. I mean, maybe it's been 1 lap, but
Car 17 got the lucky dog.
oh,
Let
and
them
we get
pass
an
on
extra
the
pace
outside.
lap. Yay, because we got lap cars.
Letter 17 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Alright, so we're back to 6th. Just trying not to get ran over. Really do hope we get at least like a 20 lap run at this thing. But we're running out of laps to be able to do that. And I don't think anyone's going to calm down. But yeah, this is looking like a don't pit type race right now.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Just because that is a long ways back there. Where's everyone else in this? Daniel is in 15th, not far behind us. Shane is in 12th. Justin in 11th. Joe in 9th. We got Leighton in 4th. Christopher in 5th, ahead of us in the 6th. Steven is in 16th. Track temps only went up a degree, and it's not going to go up much with the sun at this angle. Just because the light is getting scattered more than it would at noon, so less heat being generated on the surface. But if we get some green laps, maybe we can put some heat in it ourselves. Just not looking like it. I think we just got lucky those first 5 laps with half
One
wrecks
lap to
happening
green.
every
You're on the
corner,
outside
but
this
no
time.
yellow.
29.476.
We got the 7 behind us who we sent up the track because we had no idea if we had a car on the inside of us or not. Let's hope he's not out for revenge. I just want some green flag racing. I don't care if we go backwards. We're way ahead of where we should be right now. I just want to have some fun. Pacing is not fun. but that's not the track's fault.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Got a good start there.
Inside, 27.245. Clear, inside, you're in fifth.
Just try not to chop too much, keep it in fourth. Don't overdrive and don't get the wiggle on exit this time.
Clear.
Hit the limiter in fifth there, down the backstretch. Little wobble out of the corner. Really low line seems to help though on exit. It's a Silver Crown tactic here and at Milwaukee Mile. A lot of people fighting tight now though.
Car outside.
We're under driving 3. And again, I really don't want to get this thing too hard on the right sides because it looks like he's struggling off the corner when he does that. Just ran our fastest lap of the race.
Just set the fastest lap. 35.462.
One single file up here now though, so maybe we're gonna get some laps in. Maybe we're going to get some laps in. That did not go to plan down there. Very terrible entry there. Christopher in the wall. Back the brakes up just a little bit here. This guy is really driving it in hard. And we got Joe going around in the back. Hopefully he keeps it straight so we can stay green. Keep it low, keep it low, keep it low. Get the run off the corner. Got a decent gap behind us. Big nose shove, got on it too early trying to make it stay in the green. Not a smart idea. Yeah, we're losing grip, we're losing speed. And now everyone that's better than us is going to start passing us. Just keep it out of the wall, though. Slow it down some more into 3. Don't worry about the guy behind us. He doesn't look like he's going to run through us. Halfway home.
35.762.
battle for the lead up ahead. We are closing back on Christopher. Everyone's taking a much wider line for 3 and 4. I'm going to stick with what I know.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 35.789.
But if you look behind on how spread out the field has gotten, that is why you don't want to pit early, because you're just going to lose so much time. This place can really spread out quick, and then things go bad because you lose so much time. Can't be sliding around like that though. That is not going to help our situation at all. I'm not trying to block the inside line, I'm just trying to hold a line after I catch it so he knows where I'm going to be instead of crossing up in front of him. Still side by side ahead of us. We're going to run this middle lane, see if we got any more traction off the corner.
35.9.
They are still side by side for the lead. Looking pretty quick.
35.862.
We're just kind of stuck here. We're not quicker than Christopher. We're making too many mistakes. Luckily, the 7's just a little bit slower off the corner. And we've got to just start being very easy on throttle because this thing is starting to want to go around. Daniel's out of the race, it looks like. That sucks.
36.032.
Now it is kind of like Darlington. Darlington and Gateway, you just got to kind of run your race, try to keep the car balanced under you, wait for the mistakes so that you can gain some ground. It would help if I shifted in time. But my problem is everywhere. I can't do the wide entry. So I'm always kind of cutting the corner short, just making it tighter on exit for us. Didn't feel like we went in that much slower there. But he's starting to get pressure behind, so he probably wants to get around me.
0.083.
Goes back on the brakes a little bit more here. Just had to roll into the corner a little more than I wanted to because he was so deep.
36.104.
us off the corner again. We just need to get these guys around us so that we can save for a moment. I don't want to be pushing it too hard, but got a big push there. He's going to get to our inside here.
Car inside. Still there at bottom. Clear.
Let's get him past us so that we're not side by side in case he shoves up. And try not to lose too much more. So drive entry there. He hits the white line in front of us. Luckily doesn't get loose, but it does shoot him up the track. We don't really have room behind us. They're all lined up to pass us. We'd have to give up 3 spots, almost 4 spots to get ourselves a bit of room. We're just not coming off it too quick enough, and we're definitely not driving the entry of 3 hard enough, but then we get loose out of the corner and just going backwards.
Car inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear.
This car off the corner, I don't trust to run that second groove like I was in the Gen 4 in Gavin's race.
Still there.
This guy's shifting all the way to 3rd.
Clear.
Or was that just a really late shift?
36.613.
Can't see the entry. 7 car smokes the tires. I don't know what that was. Bad push. Well, let's just give up a few more spots here.
Inside.
So terrible at this place.
Clear.
Alright, we got Justin and Shane behind us, and then 6 seconds to the next car. So, we're going to get in line here, but if they get speed on us, then we'll let them go. New tires are 6 seconds back, but those were on the second caution. So they're really just 5 laps newer. 7 car gets a little wobble out of the corner. We are 10 to go.
36.314.
Just slow everywhere. We just have nothing. Justin's gonna get around us by the end of this one.
36.36.
Wasn't sure what his plan was there, because if he was gonna drive it in deeper than us on the bottom line, he wasn't gonna be able to stick on the bottom. Maybe he just wanted me to get on the outside line so that I was slow down the backstretch. Seven's falling off now. We get a bobble. Justin gets more of a bobble there.
36.472.
get it lower here. And we get an even worse push out of the corner. Alright, well, we are going to finish 11th.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
He's driving it in really deep and then sliding up a bit, kind of diamonding, but I do not trust this car turning back down the track on exit. I feel like it's going to spin out anytime I do that. Shane's not able to get the drive off the corner. So don't grab the white line too much. 7's looking like he might hit the wall. Shane has got a ton of tire left here. He's just driving off the corners. Yeah, we got too hard of an angle, center of the corner. 56.517. Let's go searching up here. I don't think there's any hope for us.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. 36.813. Still there.
Shane downshifting into 1 and 2 now.
Clear inside.
That's interesting.
Car outside. Clear outside.
God, do not want to self-spin. We gotta finish here.
6.691.
We need to just take our 11th place and be happy with it.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Let's just get it back to the white flag. Do not want to have to do the green-white checker.
36.628.
Try downshifting here. Maybe the speeds have slowed down so much that it helps, but I need to be on session best. Oh, someone has on session last. 16 is having issues.
White flag.
He has wadded up the right front of that thing.
Clear.
So we're gonna get a top 10.
36.824. You're in the top 10.
Yeah, when you compare this lap to the others that we did, it does feel like later on in the run you need to go down to 4th there. Are people going all the way to 3rd here though? Is that a thing? Can't go off the green bar though because I was on a bad lap. Yeah, I just don't want to have to do the 2 upshifts there. There we go. Good finish though to the race. We got some green flag racing, which sent us all the way to the rear. Because again, I am terrible at this track. It sucks because I enjoy racing at it. It's a nice challenge and something different, but man, it is one of my worst tracks. Just extremely slow. Yeah, shifting wasn't any faster there. Tires were 70/85. Not good. I am sure Shane's were both up in the 80s. Did not look like he was pushing very hard, and then when he went, he really fired off. Oops. Yep, 79/80s. Everyone else was much more even than us. We just burnt up the right front, as I do, because I just underdrive it so bad that we don't put anything on the right rear. But this car, I'm deathly scared of putting anything on the right rear. So first contact, 23 drives in deeper than everyone, but the 19 finds a way to drive in deeper than him. And the 11 gets up into the wall here. 12 is tight and loose and nowhere for Nick to go. Gets into the back of him, but he saves that. And Nick's got a big push here. Oh man, that's a huge hit. Shane's got the 23 getting loose ahead of him, and I doubt he can even see it, and 23 goes around. Then, we got the 5 car, who just was trying to squeeze through a space that didn't need to try to be squeezed through, and destroys himself and someone else. Congrats. Lap 7. Then we get loose here and hit Christopher. Thankfully it didn't. If we were a little further ahead, it would have shot him into the inside wall. So thankfully we didn't do that. 23's headed for the wall. Big wall hit again. And that is what I was scared I was going to do. 12 goes backwards, drives it fairly clean, and then back up onto the track. Getting a push. Joe, is this where he goes around? Oh, prediction code, and he saves it, maybe with the help of the wall. Yep, with the help of the wall. But he doesn't stop on track like most people do. 14, he is headed for the wall. Nope, prediction code. 24 though, that's Daniel. He's doing the do in the wall. And Steven, nowhere to go. It has not gone well for him since he pit. And we're just going to get a bunch of wall hits here. Because, well, hey, oh, no. He did that in practice too, where he gets it leaned over on the lefts, and it just loses it on him. 16, same thing. That's how we get around him with all that damage. 18 pushing it hard to get around Joe. He finds the wall. And that is the race. That was a lot of fun though. It raced way different than I thought it was going to early on. Then it raced about the same as you get, but a couple of different lines that you can run. Let's check out the results real quick. Go find something else to race. So we gained 2 I rating and we gained 11 safety rating. 0 incidents for the race, even though we hit Christopher. Leighton gets 3rd. Good job to him. And Christopher 5th. Justin, Shane, pretty much everyone beats us. Joe and Steven back here, and the crew chief, Daniel, and Nick back here. Not an easy combo. 3 cautions. Second split goes 2 cautions. Do we know anyone in this? It's going to be hard for me to spot. Max gets 14th. And no other names are really sticking out to me, but sorry if I don't see you. So they have a cleaner race, though, 2 cautions, and, well, the number 20 led them all. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.